Okay. You guys are right. I have been giving Amity a lot more crap than she deserves. But in my defense, I can already tell she's gonna become one of my favorite characters in the show. And I tend to be a little bit more harsh when I like a character a lot. Like, I'm really critical and I'm really going in on every flaw they have. Like, she might not follow the stereotypical cartoon bully that you see in a lot of shows, but this show is a lot more nuanced and real in ways. So maybe not everyone will recognize it, but trust me when I say I recognize it. From what I've gathered from everyone else's responses and people calling me out, she has a good reason to do that. And we kind of saw it at the end of episode 6. Her whole demeanor was already changing. She was no longer part of the main group that was bullying the main cast. It's a whole thing, and I know it's gonna be interesting. But I just give her crap because I know I will like her a lot. Anyway, that said, just like every time else, there is a extended version on Patreon, and if you want to check out and see if the extended versions are something for you, the first episode of The Owl House and for Housemate Hotel are free to watch for free members. So if you're interested in seeing where that goes, like, you can just go there. And for now, let's see if in this episode Amity starts redeeming herself. I promise I'll be nicer this time, okay?
You're getting all swoony again.
I can't help it. Azora is able to befriend everyone, even her biggest rival. I wish I had that kind of power.
Something I'm really starting to wonder whether the plot of the Azora book, because they start a lot of episodes with something out of the book, will become relevant. Like, it's oddly rooted in reality, that it's not completely fiction, or they're using the book as like a way to set up certain things that are happening in the episode. For example, in episode 5, they introduced the whole idea of a witches duel through an intro like this. And honestly, it can be both. Regardless, I am really liking these intros.
Rivals are meant to be annihilated, not befriended.
Oh, they're talking about rivals, so that's definitely Amity.
Suddenly, the door swung open.
Ding dong ding! The book has come to life! Burn it!
Hi, Hootie. Good morning.
Eda, you got a package.
Probably an offering.
Looks
Being
like a
the
baby.
most powerful witch in the Boiling Isles has its perks.
It is a baby. Oh my god, is that the owl? Is that weird? I realize I'm yelling. Is that it looks like that cursed owl from episode 1 that's just laughing. What the hell is that? What
There's a note. Take care of my child till morning.
Nope, not happening.
You will be handsomely rewarded.
Reward?
Oh, shiny. So are Yi and Bat Queen different people? I also feel like dropping your baby at a person's house that you've never met or introduced yourself to, as if she is supposed to know who the Bat Queen is. To be fair, it's entirely possible that the Bat Queen is like the Boiling Isle's most infamous person, aside from Eda, and Eda is just not paying attention, because that's absolutely how I feel. Oh man, I always come back to it, but like, me as like a neurodivergent person, I don't understand how people keep up with new things, or like knowing actors or whatever. It really reminds me back at school that people were listening to songs and I would hear it for the first time and I would like ask like, hey, what's this song called? And then everyone would look at me like I just said the most heinous things, like, this is the #1 song currently. How have you never heard of it? And I just feel like a stupid person. But I'm 25 now. I still don't understand how people discover music naturally or keep up with what's playing. I sometimes hear stuff on the radio and then I just Google it and good luck. Or I hear it on TikTok. Or it's part of the many 1-hour playlists I listen to, but it's often not even new music. Like, how do people do that?
Who's the Bat Queen?
She's the wealthiest demon on the Boiling Isles.
Oh, she does know shit.
We keep this thing alive for a few hours and we get paid? Easy.
I mean, few hours till morning is quite a long time.
Our greatest adventure yet.
Not you. You have to return the books I checked out from the library. I don't want her getting a cut of the loot. Now let's take a look at this little dog.
It's not even that Eda doesn't trust Luz with the process. I think Eda trusts Luz a lot, like a bit too much, that Luz would want to cut. Like, oh man. But knowing Luz, she probably doesn't care about the loot. It's just... Oh man, this is great. This is great. Oh, I hate that. I don't like that.
I better get to the library. Bye.
Oh, Luz is like, I'm out of here. That's your own fault, Eda, for like not trusting Luz. Luz is like, you don't want me? I'm out of here. Honestly, valid.
Huh?
That's a big book. Hold on. What am I seeing there? Isn't that the crest of the Emperor's Coven? I always love it a lot when shows are consistent in their world building. So like things are already in the background and maybe you don't recognize it, but it's part of the world. And that's something I really love about BoJack Horseman, for example, because if a set piece like a chair gets damaged or gets a stain in it, it remains that way until someone on screen actively like cleans or repairs it. And it even gets changed in the intro sequence. And that's like just one example, but it's like throughout the entire show. Or like in episode 1, the D of the Hollywood sign got stolen and not recovered. So throughout the entire show, it's now Hollywood instead of Hollywood. I don't even know if that's relevant to the Owl House, but that's like, I love when animation does that. Such a pretty library. Oh, that window is so cool.
Huh? Late.
Whoa.
Late. These are Eda's, aren't they?
I love that he has a picture of Eda on his desk as like a personal reminder, like, do not let this person borrow any books ever again. Like, it's not even facing the people that are coming in. It's just for him and everyone else at the desk. She certainly made a reputation for herself.
I'll put them on her tab.
That's a long tab.
By the way, we're closing early for the Wailing Star meteor shower.
What's that?
You're in a library. Read a book.
That's valid. Demon decimal system? Do not feed? What would you feed it? I'm seriously concerned. What would you even feed it? Candy, that's a good answer. Huh. Oh, that's some strong magic. Oh, this is just me nitpicking the magic again. So that means that the magic is centered around the book as a object as a whole and not the mass of the book. Because sometimes when you have magic that's just letting something float, it's letting it float in reference to its own like size and mass. But the fact that Luz can hang on to it and it barely deviates from its path means that the magic is attached to the book as an object, not the mass. It might also just be a gag. I don't know. How about a fly? That's one of those staffs that Eda and Lilith both have, like with a bird on top. So that means that if you want to fly your little... I learned the name for these guys. Talismans needs to be a bird or a flying creature, which honestly makes sense. Ah, the cat on the piano! Dial low. The word is failing me. It's not prophecy. It's I forgot the word. You know what I mean? Like predicted the future, glass orb kind of thing. Yeah.
This place is amazing.
I want to go there too.
What do you think you're doing? I've been caught. Pretend to be a book.
What? What? In what universe would that be a book? This reminds me. So my friend runs a D&D campaign with a bunch of my old World of Warcraft guildmates, and he updates me once in a while about like the shenanigans they get up with. So one of them, like they were having a fight in a library, and one of them needed to hide, but they rolled really badly. So the best they came up with was just putting a book on their head and hoping the monster wouldn't see them. I don't remember how that ended, but this is just the same energy as that.
Wait, we're your friends, said the tin boy with a yelp.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Amity reading to kids?
Amity being nice?
Then we'll be your first, the chicken witch clucked. Odabin couldn't believe his luck.
She looks good with a smile on her face.
And that's the end.
That rabbit kind of looks like the dad from Gumball, from Wonderful World of Gumball, whatever the name is. The Amazing World of Gumball. The new show and the old show have like really similar names, and I always get them mixed up. But you know Gumball with the pink rabbit as a dad. However that works, because he's a blue cat.
Amity seems so nice. Maybe I can befriend her like Azura befriended her rival.
Ah, that's so wholesome, Luz.
See you next time.
Aw, just such a kind heart. Manga? There's a manga section in the library?
Ugh, you.
Encyclopedia.
Reading to kids. Wow. It's for extra credit. Don't get your leggings in a bunch.
No, you were enjoying it.
Hey, I could help with the kids. We could take turns reading. Do you see me going to the owl shack and bugging you?
She doesn't show up to your house, Amity. She's in a library. How on earth would she know that you were there? Like, it's a library. It's a public place. I said I'd be nicer. I'm trying to be nicer, okay? I know. Just let me have this.
But every time you come near me, I get in trouble. Just leave me alone. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a whole different attitude already. It's already less like she dislikes Luz as a person, or like what Luz stands for, like a human trying to encroach on her territory, but more like, hey, I really don't know what your deal is, but somehow you always attract trouble, and I don't want it. That's already like a massive shift since the first time like they ran into each other.
Sorry.
Aw, she realized she was a bit too mean.
So much for befriending rivals.
You tried, Luz.
You gonna let her get to you like that?
Oh, twins? I like them.
Watch this. Hey, Mittens!
Mittens?
Mom says stop forgetting your lunch.
They're siblings.
And stop being a jerk to your friend.
She is not my friend. Makes sense. She seems too cool for you.
Oh, that's crazy.
We heard how you embarrassed her. No wonder she hates you. I know, but I didn't mean any of it.
Yeah, no, that's a mood.
Don't waste your time with Mittens. We're way more fun.
This is really peak older sibling behavior, just trying to annoy their little sibling and like trying to befriend the person their little sibling just hates. None of this really screams that they genuinely want to be a Luz's friend. They just want to use Luz in whatever scheme they have cooking up. So if anything, that's meaner, but they seem kind. Like, aside from their older sibling behavior, they seem really kind. Fiction, non-fiction.
Fiction? Fiction? Is our world
Okay,
fiction?
that would be so confusing to begin with, because there's no divide between fiction and non-fiction. Okay, that's a fun prank. That's harmless.
Huh? No! Not again! No!
Okay, that's dangerous, but fine. Okay, that's clever. That's funny.
No!
Gary and I would be good friends, I can tell, because I am a stickler for if something's organized and someone ruins it, I don't even get mad at them, I would just start crying. I have said it to people before, but my dream job would be working at a library and just positioning everything and sorting everything out. And just like, let me put on my headphones, listen to music, and give me a cart full of books that need to be organized. I will figure it out. Do you need me to find a system? I will create a system. You have a system? Tell me the system and I will work it out to perfection and even better it in places where it's flawed. I seriously, if I could make a living from just sorting books at the library, I would. Seriously, it genuinely would be a dream job just to sort books. Can you tell I'm autistic?
You've made reading far too fun. Now stay out.
Now I wonder though, they have red shirts on, and I don't know if that's related to like the magic school or like the coven they're connected to, but I remember from the convention episode that the red banner had music. So maybe red as like a magic is not just music, but like arts in general, because books and reading and knowledge and stuff is just as much as an art as a really nice song. It's just categories, or like paintings or whatever. But maybe it's just the aesthetic of the library, and I am talking nonsense.
Amity's even madder at me now. I didn't think that was possible.
But now you did it on purpose.
We're coming back tonight.
Rumor has it the Wailing Star is supposed to unlock some rare magical event. You in?
Oh
Friend?
no.
Sure.
Meet back here at midnight.
That's gonna go so wrong.
First I befriend the siblings, then I befriend the Amity.
You're walking into trouble and you're not even seeing it.
It's been hours. How can it keep screaming?
Eda just unplugged her hands. That's great, because if you would have to sit like this, that would just tire out your arms. And now she can just sit here moping.
I hate it too, but think about the money.
No amount of snails is worth this torture.
Is it worth the money if everything is broken and needs to be replaced?
Can't believe I'm about to do this. Rock.
I mean, yeah, picking up the baby helps.
I just had the best day.
Hoodie scares me, because what do you mean? He has eyes in his back. Literally, like when you saw the back of the door, you could see his behind with eyes. And now you see his front. Sans the eyes. Also, that's... the joke that Luz made, call me a library book because they were checking me out, is like, that's a great beginning of being a disaster bisexual. An autistic disaster bisexual. Because that's absolutely something I would have said. Oops. Also, she was checking them out too. Like, Luz, let's not kid ourselves.
Cute little baby.
I'm sorry. I hate that. And why is it spitting fire? Yeah.
For the money.
For the money.
How is the baby having babies?
It says no trespassing, but I'm allergic to the rules.
Oh. That's a cool way of doing spells. Using a scroll. Oh, you can put spells on paper to use them. So you don't have to cast them yourself.
There! The Wailing Star!
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Nothing happened.
Wait.
Oh, the books are glowing. Oh, the books come alive under the star. That's awesome. That's why they're closing early, because otherwise it's pure chaos. I wonder if whatever escapes the books is like permanently erased from the books. Like if there's an animal or a person or a character or whatever that comes out of the book and you close the book without it coming back in, whether it's like permanently out, or if it's the magic of the star is just using the books as like a projector, and once the book is closed it's basically turning off the projector. Like it's still in there. The reason I'm asking is because I have read a book with the premise where the contents of the book could come to life and that would be permanently taken out of the book. Does that make sense? Oh, that's the book that Emily was reading. He's so cute.
What silences children?
There's only one way.
So, ooh, dagger. Nice.
Apple slices and story time.
Oh, that's the same book again.
Ugh, being parental is making me sick.
I wonder what like the significance of the bookmaker is. Like I feel like we're gonna see it because the bookmaker came to life. But aside from the fact that it's really cool that they're teaching children about how books are made through like story and fantasy, but also that character probably has some significance in a library. It's gonna cause chaos, isn't it? King loves books.
With needle and thread,
The pages he'd mend, but all the while he longed for a friend. Friend?
Oh, he's so cute.
Check this out!
Look what we discovered!
Oh. So, okay, so it is... The magic is using the books as a projector.
I don't know.
Come on, don't stop the fun.
I mean, also drawing in a library book also doesn't seem like it's gonna end well.
Let me help.
It's gonna do something bad. Oh, no. That's... Yeah, she's gonna drop the book. It's gonna come out anyway. And it's big, because of course it's big. Oh.
Your clubhouse is like my ultimate secret hideaway.
We don't hang out in a library.
This is Amity's secret hideaway.
Oh, so now they're mean.
She needs to learn not to mess with people, so we're going to find her diary.
And then post the pages all around school for everyone to see.
Oh, and now the cat's out of the bag. I knew they were gonna do something really mean. Like, I wasn't just like hanging out with Luz and like taking pictures and then being like, hey, Amity, we're friends with your rival. No, they're actively using Luz to do something genuinely mean. But also the fact that Amity is telling on her siblings means that like that whole behavior is trying to be goody two shoes and like everything needs to be fair is something part of her personality. And I can definitely see where that's coming from as someone who has a lot of like anxiety and like I really feel like people need to follow the rules. But I also have the type of autism, like if the rule doesn't make sense, I'm not listening to it. But if it's like a rule that's in place for a good reason or thinks it's not fair, I'm the most annoying person, especially when I was still in school. People didn't like me that much because of that. I'm not proud of it, but that's how my personality just came out. The same with like crying if someone messes up whatever system I created for something. Anyway, I digress.
Isn't that taking it a bit too far?
It's taking it very far.
It's tough love. She needs to learn to lighten up.
That's... Ugh.
I don't see any diaries in here. Let's just leave. Wait.
She's already seen it, probably.
Good witch
Oh,
Azora books
so
1
she
through
loves
4.
Azora. Wait, so Amity's hair is clearly dyed because you can see her roots coming in. What if Amity dyed her hair that color because it's the same color as Azora? See, I told you in the intro, I know that Amity had a lot more going for herself. I know that was gonna happen. I love characters like Amity, but also I love shitting on them because they also remind me of myself, okay? Sue me.
You get these on the Boiling Isles? Is this cover hand drawn?
That's so pretty. That's Amity.
I saw that human girl again.
What have you got there, Luz?
That's okay. Hide it, please hide it. Oh no. Oh boy. No. They're literally the worst people to have it.
Luz, were you hiding this from us?
You see how she treats people.
No one deserves this. Let's put it back.
These twins are so manipulative.
Why
Oh,
won't
boy.
the human leave me alone?
Oh,
My
boy.
teacher mom again.
That's-
Really?
Oh no.
It's not what it looks like.
Oh, she knew they'd be there.
You two are the worst. But you? I've been trying to figure out what your deal is. I know. You're a bully. Amity!
Okay. That's... I'm gonna come back to the whole bully thing. Because even though she realized she went too far, her behavior was very aligned with being a bully, okay? But that comes to like the different types of bullies. There are people that are just bullies just to be mean and just to feel better than people. But there are also people that are bullies because they are trying to hide their own insecurities. Because if you're pointing out someone else's flaws, nobody looks at yours. And some people do it intentionally, some people do it by accident, but it all still qualifies as bullying because it's like mean, right? But I can totally see how Amity would see Luz as a bully right now because for every time they have met, Luz got her in trouble, Luz stirred trouble, and now she is with her siblings that always make her like life miserable. Like there is very little nuance that Amity could have picked up on in that moment, even though Luz was actively trying to go against her siblings. No, I think that would be too much to ask because sometimes you see in media when someone has like older siblings that are manipulative, that they would recognize like, oh, you tricked Luz into your shit. But I feel like Luz's track record of stirring shit already kind of mitigated that, like, oh, you're just like them. You didn't have to be manipulated by them because you're like them. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Putting a pin in that. I want to punch both of them.
You guys are cool, but I need to go talk to Amity. All right, see you around, cutie.
She was being flirted with. Okay. A different thought. I forgot her name already. I forgot both of their names, but the girl twin also had a gem here. Is that something that some female witches just get at a certain age, or after they finish some sort of test or something? Because I've not seen it on the younger ones, but so far most of the older female witches have a gem in their chest. I wonder what that's about.
Wait, first you embarrass, then you want to be my friend? I don't get you. Please, just listen to me. Just go away before things somehow get worse.
They already become worse, and it's all Luz's fault. Well, not entirely, but she didn't put the book down properly.
Could have been.
I found a friend to make my
Oh boy. Oh, and it would take to Amity because Amity had been reading the book a lot. That makes sense. Oh, getting sewn into a book. Oh, I hate that. Oh, it's just becoming 2D?
I know you're not like this.
And now a friend my claws have caught.
So it's not just the content of the book that get animated, but it's also related to that specific copy of the book. Because it's not just the character that's out there, it remembers Amity specifically. Like the book, like that specific copy remembers Amity. There's so much detail in this magic system, and I love it so much.
Azora? Close.
Oh, so that's what that outfit's from. That makes sense.
All right, let go of her.
Oh, this is so smart.
Yeah.
Get countered, nerd. Oh, I hate that. I don't like that.
Great work, Lazura. I was trying to save you. Well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna be stuck together forever.
Literally.
No, we aren't. Follow my lead.
It's still paper, indeed.
3!
That looks funny. That looks really funny.
Now what? I don't know. I didn't even think that would work.
Oh boy. Well, now you're screwed. Oh, that's smart. Oh, so you can't. Okay. I was worried that their arm would just rip off like a piece of paper. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's go, Amity! Oh,
Third
thank God.
dimension, how I've missed you.
It was like 30 seconds, but okay.
There is no tear I cannot mend.
Oh.
I wonder if they would take an eraser to the eyebrows and it would fix everything. Literally what I just said. That's amazing.
I don't know what came over me. It's okay. We're still friends.
He's such a little guy. He's just a little guy. Aww.
What an adventure. This never happened.
Uh-huh.
Wait, it doesn't make up for reading your diary, but would you want to borrow this? Maybe you aren't a bully. I haven't exactly been the friendliest witch either. I'll think on that.
Aww.
Hey guys, I'm home.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh my God, sorry. I started to cry because I said already that I knew that Amity was gonna come around, but she had a good reason for stuff, right? Like I literally said at the start of this video. I can't make it up that this is like precisely the episode where there's like actual progress being made between the two of them. And I can't describe how nice it felt to see that. I still stand with my opinions on Amity's previous behavior, and even Amity herself is acknowledging that that was shitty. And Luz is just, I don't know. I like saying someone is too innocent for something is not an excuse if you do have behavior that affects others or you do cause trouble. But it's like she tries so hard that it like loops around back to like being confusing or causing issues and stuff. So Luz has a long way to go, but I also see how like just like remembering how I was as like a little undiagnosed neurodivergent kid. I would do stuff like that as well, and people would push me away because they wouldn't know what my deal was. Sometimes that's hard too, because you just try to be good and it just all falls apart in front of you, but yeah.
Hootie.
Oh God. Oh, whoa. Oh, what?
Whoa, you must be Mama.
Yeah. And I is the Bat Queen.
Also, Yee and Bat Queen are the same person. Cute. Oh, that's a whole chest.
Eda is Old One.
Oh, having an IOU towards the Bat Queen, like one of the most powerful people on the planet, on the island. That's gonna come in handy one day. Oh boy. And Eda's not even there to have heard that. Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Babies? Where are the babies?
I hate Hootie with his eyes in his back of his head.
Look at all that money you made. And look at this cool whistle that scary woman gave you. I'd wash.
Oh, is that how to summon her when you want to claim the IOU?
I actually got you something from the library.
Nah.
Thanks, kid. So how was your night?
Hey, you want to hear about my night?
No!
That's not a thing anyone ever wants.
Be nice to Hootie. Please, come on. Come on, guys. Hootie deserves better than that. God, I love this show. God, I love this show. This is... How is every single episode better than the previous one? Like, I don't think I have watched a show with such a good run. Like, this was episode 7, and every single one of them was better than the previous one. Man, I already posted this on Twitter, Blue Sky, one of them, that this show is already, like, such a huge part of my soul, and I've barely scratched the surface, and I can tell the way their storytelling is going. Like, there's small things being revealed here and there. Like, we're not even halfway through the first season. We're close to it, but not halfway. And I am just... okay. My cheeks hurt again from smiling. That's a good thing. Okay, I was really worried. Sorry. My dog is with me this recording, by the way, just like previous times, but she is not visible in the background because she's just on her pillow at the ground. And as you can see, I don't really have like a little fence thing at the stairs there, so I always get worried when I don't see her immediately. But here she is. She's so sleepy. She's so eepy. Her name is Buddy, by the way. Hey, Buddy! I love her so much. Anyway, if you want to watch the extended version of this video or any other reaction of mine, go to my Patreon, patreon.com/ezzydoes. And if you want to check out the extended version but not commit to paying yet, episode 1 of The Owl House and Has Been Hotel are both free for free members, which is basically following me. Love this. And also I have a Discord. I never promote my Discord. I've been promoting my Patreon every time, but I also have a Discord server. And it's a really sweet little community. I'm really proud of like the vibe I fostered over there. Because everyone is really kind and I always like replying to everyone. I'm fairly active there. I try to be as active as I can. Anyway, see you guys in the next reaction, whether that's Owl House or Has Been or something else. No, I'm not starting a new show just yet. I need to get further in either of these shows before I do that. Just for the record, Hell of a Boss, Gravity Falls, Amphibia, and Steven Universe are definitely on my list. Timeline, TBD. See you in the next one.